Hello. Hi. It's Ross Cook with the Center of Balance and Effective Communication. Welcome back. Welcome today. Hey, let's visit about Koko the gorilla, some kittens, and all kinds of wonderful leaders of thought throughout time. Marcus Aurelius, one of my favorites, said, "Waste no more time talking about great souls. How about you go out and become one yourself?" That's a little bit like someone tells you, have faith, and you go, oh, great, thanks. You don't really know where to go next. Don't waste no time talking about great souls. Become one yourself. One of the first things you do to become that is you begin to expand this idea. And here's a quote from Ernest Holmes that we will come back to again and again and again as we go through these videos or these Facebook Lives. And I've been loving getting your comments. Thank you so much for sending them on email and text and comments we've been getting here. It's been super. I really appreciate it a lot. And I want to say hi to all the Dr. Tammy's people. Welcome. I'm Ross, and I'm here for you. Ernest Holmes said that get a sense that you didn't make this whole thing. You didn't make this universe. And I realize a little sliver of the ancient Hawaiian data would say, maybe there isn't anybody else on this planet. Maybe you invented them all just so you could have all these conversations and these adventures, but you're really the only one. Okay, that's an idea. And there are many other ideas that we're all here together. And there's even more than we know that's here together. You didn't make this. Just get a real full feeling sense that you didn't create this. So he also said that you need to realize that not with awe and sadness. He said just notice it with good-natured flexibility and begin playing with the idea that there's many, many dimensions and possibilities here right now. You can choose what you think of. You can choose what you focus on. You can choose what you feel. You can choose what you attract and create. So aligning with the natural spirit of life, aligning with something that's different outside of yourself is really important. Now, okay, I'm not naive. I understand that there are pressures out here in the world. There are a lot of pressures on us. The famous experiments with Koko the gorilla, who could speak 1,000 words through sign language. Koko was very special, and Koko liked cats, really liked kittens more than anything else. Well, Koko at one time, during a particular stressful time in Koko's life, she tore a sink right out of the wall. Just grabbed it, ripped it right out of the wall. And when the handlers came up and asked Koko what had happened, Koko blamed it on the kitten. I love that. Bless her little heart. Bless the kitten's heart and bless Koko's heart. She just felt the pressure that she knows she had done something, but, oh my goodness, I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to look bad. I don't want you to think less of me. And that is around us all the time. There are ideas that we're lied to anywhere from 30 to 120 times in 2 hours of our life. Now, those studies were done in cities where a lot's going on around you, but that's amazing. And who knows what the fib, the full lie is, truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. It could be any number of things. But Koko felt pressure to not let anybody down. A lot of that stuff starts to sound pretty familiar in our lives sometimes. Meister Eckhart, way back in 1327, he spoke of feminine wisdom. He spoke of God as a woman, God as an essence, God as a male and female essence. And the traditional churches of that time didn't like that. They weren't fans of that quality of conversation and what he was talking about. So they were very hard on him. They put him in jail, tried him for heresy. He was acquitted. He got out. He was fine. And then the week later, they arrested him for the same thing. And the thing they got him for the second time is he said, we have to be born again anew. And we and God have to be born again anew every day. Wow. Not of this omnipresent person that's out there and Caucasian and that's God. No. He was talking about a feminine nature that has to be born every day. Welcome back. Hi. Jenny Hoskins just got back from a big traveling trip. Welcome, kiddo. So Meister Eckhart would talk about God in all these different parlances, all these different essences, these beliefs, and what it was, who it was. Was it nature? Was it an essence? Was it feminine? And it eventually cost him his life. But the pressures, he didn't respond to the pressure. He just kept staying there. Emily Dickinson said that exaltation is the going of an inland soul to sea. And the point isn't about the land and the sea. The point is that your soul, being grounded in one place, needs to expand into another place if you're going to evolve this and learn to grow your life and be different and do it differently. A wonderful person named Molinos said that there are 3 degrees of change. The silence of your mouth, the silence of your mind, and the silence of your will. The silence of your mouth being, just don't make those traditional, convenient, soft, quasi-negative phrases. Just don't have idle chatter. Silence of the mind was about your memory and about your imagination, and use it not just for history, but use it for what might be possible. Okay. And the silence of the will is, just don't deal with cravings. Deal with openness and essences, and stay out there and allow that to power up your will to extend past what I'm grabbing today. Silence of the mouth, silence of the mind, silence of the will. Escape the world of opposites. Back to Holmes, he says, let your thoughts dwell not in the breath and not in the lack of the breath, but let your thoughts hold to that which is breathing, to that which breathes. You know, if I exhale, the plants live off of that. And as they put oxygen back in the world, I function with that, can't function without it. 60% of the oxygen is made in the oceans of this planet. 60%. We can't deal without that. We need that. So that comment of the one which breathes is about a bigger cooperation than we can imagine. And it's good for you to imagine that and stay with it and focus on it and wrestle around with it and play with it and relax into it and be naturally flexible with it. Expand past the world of opposites. I hope this has helped you today. You know, when you hear do it differently, you don't know where to start. This is a great place to start. Have fun. Watch this thing a number of times. I love you. I love those that you love, and I love all that you love. I'm Ross Cook with the Center of Balance and Effective Communication. We'll meet again soon. And Jomo.